Wait a minute. I just realized something. We've got a reigning champion. We've got a trivia king. And we've got a former champion in our group. Guys, we're the New Day.
Yes, it is. Welcome to TFS Pod, the Few Show Podcast. This is 24/7 Lou, and that's
Ric-Hard, wishing everyone a happy Veterans Day. And thank you for your service, One Man Band.
And that's
One Man Band. Thank you, Ric-Hard. Appreciate it. And as he said, happy Veterans Day to all my brothers and sisters out there.
There you go, folks. Welcome to TFS Pod, the Few Show Podcast. Number one show in the world, number one show in your heart, number one show in your girlfriend's heart. And I want to say also too, this is the OG show. This is the original show of the Few Show now, because we've taken over whatever the Few Show was, the other one was. And yes, a big shout out. Thank you to you for your services, all you veterans out there that are listening. Thank you again. But in this episode, we will be talking about AEW's Full Gear predictions, and wow. It's a heavy packed card. It's going to be exciting. But the One Man Band, give us that line that we all love.
Ric-Hard, get the patriotic scoreboard!
Alrighty. So, scoreboard. Here we go. We've got in the lead. Let me get this right. The reigning, defending, undisputed TFS Pod World Predictions Champion, 24/7 Lou, with 14 points on the board.
Whew.
Very impressive.
And I think I disputed. Everyone disputes me.
Yeah, we all do, but you know, that's just part of the moniker. But close behind, we've got the One Man Band with 9 points, followed by myself at a very respectable 7. And then, new 4th place, very definitively, with his recent win, the Randomizer at 4 points. That win at Bound for Glory. Yeah, there he is. And then there's Jfew in 5th at 3 points. And then you've got, rounding out the bottom, Big Al, Ismail, and Bogey, all at 1 point, and everyone else is at 0.
Yeah, who?
Really adding to that New Day metaphor.
Wow. So there we are. That's our lineup for our scores for November. Well, I can say we got almost beginning of November, right? So
I made sure to reference what day it is, because when the results come in for Full Gear, I want everyone to go, oh my gosh, they predicted it to it. He predicted it to a T. I'm gonna be like, no. The editing team might have released this later on, but I called it days in advance.
All right, so there we go. We're kicking off AEW's Full Gear. Which is this one? Do you know of the year? Which pay-per-view is? What number is this one? Of theirs, Ric-Hard?
Of AEW in total for the year, this is the 25th pay-per-view. But in terms of AEW, we've got, let's see, how do you want to count? Okay, we don't count Grand Slam, because that was a regular show, I think. So we'll do All Out. There was All Out, Double or Nothing, Blood and Guts, and Revolution. So this looks to be number 5.
Number 5 for the year for AEW. Wow. So yeah, they have a lot going on. A lot they've done now. They have 2 shows. So okay, so let's start with these matches, because we do have about 10 matches to talk about. So let's start off with the one that's going to be the pre-show match, the one that gets the people buying the pay-per-view. Let's go with but first off, what's going to be the order again for our predictions? Ric-Hard?
All right, we had 2 submissions in from Big Al and Jfew, along with obviously everyone's favorite Paradise, the randomizer, and then of course ourselves. The order will be Lou, you go first, then the one-man band, then myself, then the randomizer in lieu of its victory, then Jfew and Big Al due to their points.
All right. And yeah, welcome Big Al.
And lest we forget, Big Al has a very good record with AEW shows. So let's see if he's able to break his one-hit wonder streak.
I'm surprised he's submitting one for a second time, right, this year?
I believe this is the 3rd time. Actually,
Oh, third time.
We can check the handy dandy scoreboard.
Yeah, I think it is the 3rd time.
It's his 4th time. What do you know?
Whoa.
Third AEW submission, though, because he did SummerSlam.
So I guess we'll see him in 4 years to submit again then. Once a year, you're using.
He's like that groundhog.
Yeah. All right, so let's go to the first match. It's going to be a tag team match. It's going to be Nyla Rose and Jamie Hayter versus Hikaru Shida and Thunder Rosa. All right, so we start off with that match. And let me see. I go first on that one. And I'm going to go with... You know what? I can't go against Hikaru Shida. I'm going to go Hikaru Shida and Thunder Rosa on that one. And the one man band, who do you have?
I'm gonna also go with Hikaru Shida and my girl Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa, I think is squarely still in the title picture. So I don't think, even though it's a tag team match, I don't think a loss would look good on her. I think it'll get her a tag team win a little more. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Hikaru Shida, Thunder Rosa. Hey, Thunder Rosa, call me.
Yeah, and she has an awesome YouTube channel. You said you mentioned before the show.
What's up?
You mentioned before the show that she has an awesome YouTube channel.
Oh, yes. Yeah, like I highly recommend that, guys. If you have not watched it, watch it. She's very good, very good.
All right, and Ric-Hard, who do you have?
I'm tempted to bring up that time one-man band went with Thunder Rosa in a battle royal. But I'm going to have to agree. Hikaru Shida, that's my girl. And I like what Thunder Rosa does. And I'm looking across the other side. You got a heel women's champion. So might as well give a victory to the face in the challenger and the former AEW women's champion, Hikaru Shida. So Hikaru Shida, Thunder Rosa, clean win, open the show with the pre-show. That's my pick.
All righty. And what does a randomizer have?
Randomizer, are you ready?
Yep.
Is going to disagree with us.
Heel!
So randomizer says Nyla Rose and Jamie Hayter. And it's going to be in the minority here because Jfew and Big Al both agree with us and say Hikaru Shida, Thunder Rosa. So we've got a 5-1 split. Good luck, dice.
Yeah, good luck on that one. Not going to beat us again. All right, so now we go to the next matchup. And let's see here, 1 second, hold on. Next matchup. It's Pac and Cody Rhodes with Arn Anderson in his corner versus Malachi Black and Andrade El Idolo with Jose, the assistant, in a tag team match. The one-man band, you go first. Who do you have?
Okay, I believe Jose, the assistant, is the former Ricardo Rodriguez, no?
I'm not sure.
I'd have to check. But anyways, well, it's Malachi Black on one end, but then on the other end, we have the ever destroyer of pay-per-views in the sense of he never loses a pay-per-view, Cody Rhodes. Yeah, and you got Pac on the other side, so Man, my original thought was Malachi Black, but thinking about it, with Cody Rhodes being on a pay-per-view, I highly doubt that he's going to lose. So I'm going to go with Pac and Cody Rhodes.
Pac and Cody Rhodes. All right. Yeah. And Ric-Hard, who do you have?
Look, everybody knows Cody Rhodes. He's the guy that loses on regular shows and gets his win back on pay-per-view. I believe this has been a long time coming for Cody Rhodes. He's taken 2 losses to Malachi Black. But it's a tag match. Who am I kidding? Cody Rhodes and Pac, they're getting the win. That's my pick.
Alrighty, my turn to pick on this one. On this one, guess what, guys? I'm not in the same boat. I'm going with Malachi Black and Andrade El Idolo for the win on this one. Write it down. Okay. Why? Because it's not like Ric-Hard said. It's not an individual match. It's a tag team match, and I think that Malachi Black will take the win on this one.
All right.
Okay.
We'll see. Compelling argument.
And I'm getting a lot of ink over here. Hold on.
So what you're saying? Hold on. So what you're saying is, Pac is taking the pin. Right? Am I right?
Ooh, yeah, I guess.
Good call.
And what does the randomizer have?
The randomizer is going to pick Pac and Cody Rhodes to win. But feel good, Lou. Jfew also picks Pac and Cody Rhodes to win. And you've got Big Al in agreement with you because he says Malachi Black and Andrade are going to get the win. So we've got a 2-4 split.
Yeah, right there. I have the guy who likes AEW just like I do.
Yeah.
All right, interesting. All right, let's go for the next match. It's going to be Christian Cage and Jurassic Express, Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, versus Super Click, Adam Cole, and the Young Bucks, Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson, in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Ric-Hard, you go first. Who do you have?
All right, so it's no DQ, essentially?
Yeah, Falls Count Anywhere.
I'm going to say Super Click, just because, dirty tricks, dirty heeled moves. And also, Christian Cage is coming off losing the Impact Championship. So, he's going to take that hit. He's going to take that hit tonight. Probably be the one to get pinned, while Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus stay away from losing credibility here. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, Adam Cole and the Young Bucks. That's my pick. They're getting the W.
Okay. All right, my turn. In this one, I'm going the other way. I'm going with Christian Cage and Jurassic Express to get the win on this one. Because Jungle Boy has been getting beaten left and right, coast to coast, by Adam Cole and the Young Bucks constantly. That I think that this is, in this pay-per-view, in this matchup, he gets his revenge and he gets the win. So for me, it's going to be Christian Cage and Jurassic Express winning this one. And the one-man band, who do you have?
So I have a feeling that this is going to be a pretty heel-centric show up until the end. And I have a feeling a big moment's going to happen. And I think for that reason, I'm going to go with the Super Click.
Yes!
Yeah, because the Super Click, I have a feeling that yes, what you said, Lou, about Jungle Boy and Adam Cole and all that, I think that may happen, but I don't think it's gonna be for this match. I think it might end up happening later on. So Yeah, I'm gonna go with the super click. Since it's a no DQ, I feel like dastardly heel tactics are gonna be used, and they're gonna be the victors.
Okay, all right. And what does the randomizer have?
Good pick, one man band. Good pick, one man band. I just want to turn that in.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Why
sir.
is a good pick on mine?
Because you're wrong.
How am I see both of you wrong? Wait.
And speaking of good picks, Lou, let's not change the subject here. The randomizer is in agreement with me and the one man band's super click. 3-1.
All right.
Don't worry, rounding out your reinforcements, you've got Jfew there to help you. Kind of a negative on the team, but whatever. One man band's dog isn't here to make the sound effects, but
No, she's currently passed out and probably dream number 4 right now.
Jfew is gonna say Christian Cage and Jurassic Express, and to your credit, Big Al is also gonna say Christian Cage and Jurassic Express. So we've got a split down the middle, 3-3 on this match.
Oh, it's going to be interesting. This is going to be a good one. All right, so next matchup we're going to have CM Punk versus Eddie Kingston in a singles match, which I think this one was supposed to be Jon Moxley, but with his problems that hopefully he gets resolved soon, we can see him back in the ring again. But yes, this is the match we're going to have CM Punk versus Eddie Kingston. And on this one, I go first. Man, this is a tough one for me because this is a good match. This is where it starts getting difficult, I feel, for the matchups that are coming up along the way. And I'm going with CM Punk. He's still riding that hot streak of kind of the new guy on AEW, and I feel that the fans will be happy with that. So I think CM Punk will win. The one man band, who do you have?
So, first off, more than anything, before I start, Jon Moxley, get better. I know addiction has to be tough, and to admit you need help is the first step to getting clean. So, big ups to Jon Moxley. Hope you get better soon, brother. We'll be happy to see you back, but take your time. As far as CM Punk and Eddie Kingston goes, I'm pretty sure you guys see the promo prior to this meetup. It was a very, very, very charged promo. It feels like there's a little bit of actual animosity between each other. Seems like it stems back from many, many, many years, and a lot of things were said about each other. Particularly, Eddie Kingston said, "Hey, do me a favor. When I beat you, go away for 7 years again." And then, right when he said that, CM Punk headbutted him, and that's when all hell broke loose. A lot of things were said. With that being said, I am gonna go CM Punk, and here's why. I think what's gonna happen is CM Punk is gonna win, and I believe Eddie Kingston is gonna turn heel. I believe Eddie Kingston is going to turn heel right after this match, and I believe that might set up not only Eddie Kingston and CM Punk for a longer feud, but I have a feeling that it's going to set up for Jon Moxley when he comes back. I think it might actually be a Moxley versus Kingston thing at this point. So, yeah, I say CM Punk wins, and Eddie Kingston turns heel.
Ooh, okay. All right, and Ric-Hard, who do you have?
I want to echo, before anything else, one-man band sentiments. Jon Moxley, like his work from way back, but I think it's telling that it's a different company telling the story, because I can't help myself. If this were in another place, CM Punk would have came out that same night and cut a Straight Edge Society promo on top of anything else, and everybody would have said, "Wow, you're pushing a line, you're going too far, this and that," and the person behind it would have said, "Yeah, we're getting you supercharged on emotions, this and that." Instead, CM Punk did a respectful take on Moxley, kept it real. and then yes, it got intense with him and Eddie Kingston. I'm gonna agree with one man band. CM Punk gets the win. I think it's in a similar fashion to how CM Punk versus Darby Allen went. He's probably gonna extend his handshake off, and Eddie Kingston is gonna attack him afterwards. Yeah, they're gonna, for your friends, I respect your friends. Good match, handshake extension, and then Eddie Kingston either accepts it, then attacks him, or just attacks or rejects it and then attacks him from behind afterwards. Something like that. But either way, CM Punk with the win. That's my pick.
All right, CM Punk. And what does a randomizer and Jfew and Big Al have?
We're going to skip through individual remarks. It's CM Punk across the board. Ooh. Best in the world, baby. Best in the world.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, buddy.
Sweep.
Yeah, buddy.
Didn't it happen one time in one of the predictions that we all picked one and it went the other way?
Oh, yeah. I think it was the Cody Rhodes match.
All right, so let's see. What's the next matchup here we have? The next matchup we have is Darby Allen with Sting in his corner versus MJF with Warlow in his corner in a singles match. The one-man band, you go first. Who do you have?
Well, I know this has been another exchange between these guys that have been pretty charged promos, particularly MJF saying, like, when your uncle died, the wrong person died, kind of deal. So that was
Oh
yeah.
My gosh.
Yeah, that was a tough one. I was like, wow, okay, all right, man. But I think with that being said, I'm gonna go Darby Allen. I think Darby Allen. I think him winning will probably be more than MJF winning right now at this point, because MJF has already lost to Jericho at this point. Like, he's no longer undefeated. Doesn't matter. Like, MJF is bulletproof. Like, in my opinion, like he's gonna be the future top heel of AEW. He's gonna be a champion soon. It's time. It's gonna be his time. But I think right now Darby Allen tells a better story, and something tells me that I think eventually they're gonna start going with him turning on Sting. So I think him winning would probably start that. So I think Darby Allen might start getting a little bit more like ego inflated, and then go from there. So yeah, Darby Allen, victor.
All right, Darby Allen. All right, and Ric-Hard, who do you have?
All right, so everyone knows MJF is one of the more hated heels on AEW. I think even his parents don't like him. But that's what makes a good bad guy. And honestly, considering what I'm predicting later on in the show, we're going to need some pretty solid bad guys for the main event scene in the start of 2022. So, in the spirit of creating better or more credible bad guys, and also laying the seeds for Darby Allen to turn on Sting, MJF is going to win, no doubt, with help from Wardlow on the outside. And Sting will not be able to interject himself in the same capacity. Darby Allen's going to be basically feeling like he's on a 1-on-2 situation. MJF's going to get the win. Sting's going to go to help Darby Allen, and maybe a shove, a push of some kind. Darby Allen gives him the shoulder bump on his way out the ring, and Sting just shrugs like, what the heck is going on? And, just frustration by Darby Allen over not being able to beat that jerk MJF. And then that'll boil over in the weeks to come. But MJF needs to get the win here.
All right, let me get my pick in. And on this one, Yeah, I think you're wrong, Ric-Hard.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah,
Hold on. I want to hear it. I want to hear what I'm wrong about because I feel like a swerve's coming. Yeah, you're disagreeing on how it's going to happen.
You are so wrong on this because MJF is the best ever there is out there. He doesn't need Warlow's help. So, for that reason, is why I think MJF will win by himself and defeat that old man outside with his son in the ring, Darby Allen.
All right. You had me going there. You had me going there for like a quick moment, and I realized, wait a minute. All right, okay.
So MJF will
good
win.
pick, Lou. Good pick.
Thank you. See. All right, and what does the randomizer and Jfew Big Al have?
Well, we're in the minority here because everyone else picked Darby Allen. So one man band, you're with the kiddie table on this one.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Wow.
I carry it.
They all picked Darby Allen?
All of them picked Darby Allen.
Big Al, what happened? All right, that's cool. That's how I get the victory over you, Big Al. I know you're listening, Big Al. All right, so wow, that's gonna be an interesting matchup too to watch. Then see, this is where it gets interesting. These matchups coming up. Next matchup we have Lucha Brothers, Penta El Cero Miedo, and Rey Fénix with Alex Abrantes in his corner versus FTR, Dax Hardwood, and Cash Wheeler with Tully Blanchard on his corner. So we have a tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. So in this one, Ric-Hard, you go first. Who do you have?
I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna go straight through it. FTR is an amazing tag team, and they're gonna do an amazing job taking that pin. Lucha Brothers for the win.
All right. And okay, so I go on this one, and I think you're right in this one. FTR is an amazing team. FTR is an amazing team, but we all know Lucha Brothers are going to do something crazy, and they're going to win this match. So yeah, Lucha Brothers for the win on this one. The one-man band. Who do you have?
All I'm gonna say is FTR has Cero Miedo, but they're also gonna have Cero wins on this one.
No.
So yeah, the Lucha Brothers. I mean, the Lucha Brothers are still fairly new with the titles. I think it's not the time yet. Let them build up a little more. Lucha Brothers, Cero Miedo, one victory.
There you go. And what do the folks in the ring have?
Folks already in the ring, I think you mean.
In the ring.
We've got the randomizer saying, take a guess. FTR. New champs. And then you've got Jfew and Big Al bringing some sanity back to the group by picking Lucha Brothers. So 5-1 split once again. Randomizers on the outs.
All right.
There you go. Okay. All right. Next matchup. Ooh, this is a big one. Since it's being held in Minneapolis, this event. It's a Minneapolis street fight. It's going to be the Inner Circle with Chris Jericho, Jake Hager, Sammy Guevara, Santana, and Ortiz versus Men of the Year, Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky, and America's top team, Junior Dos Santos, Andrei, Arlovski, and Dan Lambert. So we have a big match. It's going to be a Minneapolis street fight. So in this one, I go first. Let's see, who do I have in this one? Oh, here it is. How can I miss it? It's the only team that I see winning this matchup, which is the Inner Circle. So yeah, Inner Circle, write it down. Don't copy it. The one-man band, who do you have?
All right, so the Inner Circle won the Stadium Stampede match against the Pinnacle. All right, Santana and Ortiz won the tag team where they came out looking like the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy Guevara won the TNT title recently. And on the other side, you have Men of the Year. If I remember right, Men of the Year had a win over Sting and Darby Allen at one point, or did they take a loss?
No, they took a loss on that match.
Okay, so they took a loss. You've got Dan Lambert, who's been on fire on the mic. And you've got Junior Dos. Yeah, Dan Lambert's been basically like doing the promos and such. He's been just going crazy. And you've got Paige Van Zant, I believe it is. What's her name? That's part of America's Top Team and all. And well, basically all the MMA guys. And my heart says Inner Circle. But something tells me that Men of the Year and America's Top Team are going to take it. Something tells me, because the fact that you had the Inner Circle win the Stadium Stampede, Jericho beat MJF at a pay-per-view. Santana and Ortiz had that win recently, and Sammy Guevara won the TNT title. Like, I don't think it would be fair. I'm not saying it doesn't matter if fair or not, but I just think like it wouldn't elevate Men of the Year and the America's Top Team. So you know what? I'm gonna go Men of the Year and America's Top Team.
Oh wow! Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
All right. Let me get more ink. And now, Ric-Hard, who do you have?
So, how do I say this? If I'm not mistaken, when the previous event happens, you had Jake Hager and Chris Jericho take a beatdown and lose in their tag match against Men of the Year.
Yes.
This is the time where the Inner Circle gets their win back. Classic WCW 2.0 style, you know, NWO always wins. All right, I'm not going to compare him to the NWO too much anymore, but I still enjoy Inner Circle's work. Catchy theme song, still one of my favorites. So, Inner Circle. My heart says Inner Circle. I'm going to go with my heart on this one. Inner Circle. Because, you know, this ain't WWE. We don't care about the MMA guys.
All right, what does the randomizer have?
Randomizer is going to agree with the one-man bands and say Men of the Year / American Top Team for the win.
Alrighty, and
then Jfew and Big Al. I know we're all excited to hear this. They both say Inner Circle. Lou, we've got a 4-2 advantage here, and one of our opponents is the Dice. I think we're in good company here.
I just realized something. America's Top Team, his initials are AT&T.
All right, so yeah, it's gonna be. See, I like it. I like the matches that we have, and the battles between us and predictions. It's gonna be a good one. This one. All right, so let's go to the next matchup. It's gonna be Bryan Danielson versus Miro in an AEW World Championship Eliminator Tournament finale. Winner receives a future AEW World Championship match. The one-man band, you go first. Who do you have?
I'm so glad I go first on this one. Of course, Bryan Danielson, Miro, two amazing performers. I mean, what more can you say about these guys that hasn't been said? First glance, you look at this and you look at what's been happening and you think, this looks kind of clear cut, but I don't think so. I am going to go, I know this is not going to be popular, but I'm going to go Miro. And here's why. I think Bryan Danielson, obviously, listen, Bryan Danielson is going to get plenty of opportunities to be AEW champ, or at least go for the belt. But I don't think right now's the time. Bryan Danielson just arrived not too long ago. I still think that at this point he's just there more than anything to put people over and basically just to fight who the best of the best. But it doesn't have to be for a title. He doesn't need to at this point. Miro, on the other hand, he just came off of the TNT title loss. I think him getting this rubber match back, or in this case like a win, would help him quite a bit. So yeah, Miro. I'm gonna go Miro. Miro's gonna be the victor.
Ooh, okay. All right. And Ric-Hard, who do you have?
So, looking at how the tournament progressed, Miro was actually not scheduled to be in the tournament originally. He is actually Jon Moxley's replacement, funny enough. But I'm going to have to agree with the one-man band on this one. As much as, or as tempting as it would be to say Bryan Danielson gets the win, I'm going to say Miro gets the win, and he's going to be the number one contender against not Kenny Omega. That's all I'm going to say. Miro's my pick.
All right.
Crush him.
Wow, that's really fresh. I can hear I almost heard the click, the Control C, Control V on that one.
No. You heard the backspace button because I deleted Daniel Bryanson and put Miro.
Well, I only say that because I know on my screen what I have here written. And it's Miro because I am doing it. I'm saying it boldly on this one.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
No. I actually do. That kind of makes sense. What the one man is saying. And yeah, that's gonna be my pick, Miro. That's it. That's all I'm saying, Miro. And what?
Bro, just say it. Hashtag FTP for the points.
No. It's thanks for the points. Anyway. All right.
TFTP.
What does the randomizer Jfew and Big Al have?
All right. So the randomizer Jfew and Big Al all say Bryan Danielson. We've got a 3-3 split down the middle.
Ooh.
Pros versus kitty table. Here we go.
There you go.
Oh, that's a good one. All right. All right, so there we go. And let's go for the next matchup. So we Britt Baker, D.M.D. with Rebel and Jamie Hayter in her corner versus Tay Conti with Anna Jay in her corner in a singles match for the AEW Women's World Championship. Ric-Hard, you go first in this one. Who do you have?
All right, I'm gonna just come out and say it. Britt Baker is not losing the AEW Women's Championship unless her opponent is Thunder Rosa. With that said, I'm looking at her opponent's name. What do you know? It's not Thunder Rosa, so Britt Baker with the W. Cue the assistance by at ringside because, no clean wins.
All right, so there we go.
That's my pick.
D.M.D. All right, so my turn to pick on this one. And yes, I do agree with you on that one. I do think that Britt Baker is holding on to this championship until I see another stronger opponent. Just like how when we had the previous champions, we did find finally a strong opponent to face the champion. And yeah, I don't see it there with Conti. So yeah, Britt Baker for the win on this one. And the one-man band, who do you have?
Listen, yeah, I'm gonna make it short and sweet. Britt Baker. Yep, it's gonna be the one. like Ric-Hard said, my girl Thunder Rosa, I think is gonna be the next AEW champ, and she's not in this match. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, there you go. All right, and what does a randomizer, Jfew, and the Big Al have?
All right, so I gotta say, getting a good pick out of the randomizer is like pulling teeth, huh? Right, Britt Baker? Randomizer says, take Conti with the win. I guess it's predicting a new women's champion. And before we make fun of it, Jfew also predicted take Conti, so
wow.
Thanks for the advantage. Big Al sees the light of reason, and he says Britt Baker with the W. So 4-2 split.
Alrighty, okay, that's gonna be good. And then the big match of the night, it's gonna be Kenny Omega with Don Callis in his corner versus Hangman Adam Page in a singles match for the AEW World Championship. Who goes first? That's me. And yeah, in this one, I know I've heard you guys mention this, but I had my research done, and yeah, it's going to be a big night for the news for to wrap up the year pay-per-view wise for AEW. It's going to be a big night for Hangman Adam Page, and I think that Hangman Adam Page will win. The title will be the new AEW World Champion. And that's my pick, Hangman Adam Page. The one-man band, who do you have?
Well, this like you said, this is the big one. This is the one we've all been waiting for. And I have been reading up on a few things, and the reason I picked Miro to win the number one contendership is because I truly believe that we will see a new AEW World Champion in Hangman Adam Page. He's going to do some cowboy stuff, and he's going to get the win. And I think that sets up for Miro to be his first opponent. And the reason why I say also that he's going to win is because I've been hearing that Kenny Omega has had quite a few nagging injuries, and that he's going to have to take some time off to heal up. So I think him losing the title would absolutely, set him up so that he can go ahead and do what he has to do, recover, and then take a few months and come back.
I'll know if it's his back from carrying all those championships.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Right? So there you go, kids. You win all the championships, you're back and get hurt. All right, Ric-Hard, who do you have?
All right. Let me paint a picture because I've been doing short picks for a lot of these. So let me paint you a scene.
All right, Bob.
Main event time. Yeah, there you go. We don't have injuries in this prediction show. We have happy accidents. All right. Main event time. Standing in one corner, you got Hangman Adam Page, the challenger. In the other corner, you've got Kenny Omega. Match is underway. We got a good 15 minutes back and forth. Somebody hits a finisher. Probably Kenny Omega kick out. Adam Page kicks out. Adam Page goes for his finisher. Ref bump. Ref's knocked out. Hits his finisher. Crowd chants it 1, 2, 3. But what do you know? Ref didn't count it, so it's not official. He's looking around trying to shake the ref. As he's shaking the ref, out comes Super Click. Here we go. Shenanigans time. Adam Page doing some good effort holding off the crowd. It's not enough. Out comes Christian. He comes out first to get beat up also. Then you got Jurassic Express to even the odds. They come out. Yeah, I know. It's not a good night for Christian, guys. I'm sorry. He's going to take the pin in that 6-man tag and then go out there to try to avenge it, only to get beat up more. But Jurassic Express is going to come out, even though it's 2-3, start clearing house. I think Luchasaurus is just going to pick up Jungle Boy and throw him onto all three of them, and then also senton onto them, leaving Adam Page and Kenny Omega back in the ring. Adam Page is going to start setting up for a finisher again for some reason. Kenny Omega is going to start stirring. what's this guy's name? His manager, the Big Mouth.
Oh, Don
Don
Callis.
Callis?
Don Callis. There you go. Don Callis, who has gotten involved over and over and over again, is going to get on the apron. He's going to get decked, finally. Everybody's going to want to cheer for that. He gets decked in the face by one Hangman, Adam Page. Adam Page goes for the finisher, misses it, and for some reason, the distraction by Don Callis sets him up for, he's going to try to pull out brass knucks. Whacks Adam Page, right? Goes for the pin, rests back up. 1, 2. Adam Page still kicks out. Hangman's lariat after a decent comeback. Hits his finisher, and boom! New champ. Adam Page with the win.
I like that story time.
I know. I can do it every now and again.
Yeah, that was a good story.
That was a good one. Okay, and what does
And just remember, folks. Just remember, folks. This was recorded on Veterans Day, so when it happens, word for word, don't call me Nostradamus. I just know what I'm talking about.
All right, and what does Randomizer and Jfew have?
Here we go, guys. You ready? It's 3v3 because everybody else picked Kenny Omega.
I thought the randomizer. Are you sure about the randomizer?
Randomizer? Yeah, I've got it down for Kenny Omega. Am I wrong? Wait a minute. No, I've got it down for Kenny Omega.
All right, then I had it written wrong. All right, so Kenny Omega, and everyone else had picked Kenny Omega, KO, not Kevin Owens. So there you go, 3-on-3.
3-3.
3 versus 3 on this one. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good match. All right, so there we are. Those are our predictions, and it's gonna be an exciting night of Full Gear. And any last questions?
Yes, Lou, because I don't got questions, but I got one statement. You better be ready for that comeback, because I'm about to shift this baby into Full Gear.